Hey y'all, welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, welcome in. This is our 31 Days of Prevention series where we come together to share information, inspiration, and motivation to prevent future and ongoing domestic violence, as well as increasing the awareness of the full impact that domestic violence has on families and our communities. My name is Marci Batiste. I'm the executive director here at 9 Seconds, and we are a progressive nonprofit organization with a heart-centered mission and a non-traditional approach to domestic violence. Today's message really is more on the motivation side, but I want to talk about consistency. And oftentimes we don't really think about the power that consistency has over a period of time. And particularly when you are in an abusive relationship, it's easy to kind of get stuck in your day-to-day and think that you kind of feel like nothing that you do makes a difference, that you're not making any changes. It can be kind of have sort of a bleak outlook, and consistency provides you that light at the end of the tunnel, per se. Being consistent in your pursuit for change, because change doesn't happen overnight. If you're leaving an abusive relationship, it's a very complex time. We like to say here, it's just not that simple, because nothing related to domestic violence and preventing it or getting out, none of those things are simple things. They're all quite complex with a number of different moving parts. But the power of consistency is making little bitty sustainable changes over a period of time. And so sometimes we want change to just happen overnight, or we're just like, and it doesn't always happen that way. And then we can feel defeated and discouraged. And then we just want to just throw in our hands and give it all up and say, you know what, just forget it. I'll just stay. I'll just deal with it. This is the crazy that I know, so I'll stay here. I can make it work. But consistency allows you to say, this doesn't work for me. And I know that it might take a little bit of time, but if I make these little bitty steps, these incremental moves over a period of time, it may be weeks, it may be months, it might even be a year or more. But that consistency will help keep you encouraged. It will help keep you encouraged, and it will help keep you moving forward. It also allows you to have time to sort of map out your process and plan your next move, and truly have a great strategy behind you, particularly if you're leaving a very volatile situation. It can be a scary time. It can be a dangerous time. And so making sure that you kind of have all of your ducks in a row, have your strategy laid out, know exactly what your plan is, know where you're going, etc., how you're going to support yourself and if you have kids, how you're going to take care of your children. All these different parts, lots of moving pieces. Like we say, it's just not that simple. But consistency over time. So when you start thinking about exiting an abusive relationship, I want you to think about it in those terms. Don't think about it as a one shot, once and done type of thing. This is a strategy sometimes that you have to employ over a period of time. Now, your final break might be overnight in the middle of the night, but you've made a plan over a period of time that led up to say, okay, this is the night that I'm making my exit. This is, boom, this is how it's going to happen. This is what it's going to look like. This is where I'm going to go. This is how I'm going to handle financial stuff. This is how I'm going to handle housing. So you have all these things in play. But that comes through strategy and being consistent with that. So that's my word for the day. Hopefully that inspires someone. If you hear something, share something. So please share this video out, no matter where you're watching it at, on any one of our platforms. You can make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook at 9 Seconds DVP. You can follow me directly. I'm on LinkedIn, obviously here on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere under Marci. Just look for Marci Batiste and I'll pop up and you'll be able to kind of track back. And then you can also find us at 9seconds.org. There's a contact page there if you want to sign up for any type of training or whatever. But just make sure that you reach out, enlist the help of some advisors that you trust, who don't have no skin in the game, and then begin to make those incremental steps, being consistent over time, all in the name of exiting the relationship. And if you've already gotten out, to stay out, and then to begin the recovery and healing process. So that's it for today, guys. I hope everyone has an amazing day. As always, stay well, stay happy, stay blessed, and most importantly, stay safe. And we'll be back tomorrow with another message for our 31 Days of Prevention series. So take care.